Hello, my name is Olivia Yellen. I'm here with the LTV Community Intern Project. Today I will be interviewing Mr. Naglieri, and he has made a tremendous impact on East Hampton High School through his current role in administration, as a psychologist, as a special ed teacher, and as one of the most memorable coaches East Hampton High School has ever seen. I am sad to say this is his final year, but today we'll be reflecting on his career at East Hampton High School. Mr. Naglieri, thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you. Thanks to you guys. It's a pleasure.
So reflecting on your time here, how have you seen the school evolve since you started working here?
I've definitely seen a lot of changes. I've been here for 31 years. I think just speaking recently, since COVID, there have just been so many changes to the way the district operates. Also, I think social media has made a tremendous change to the school and how students respond to certain things. But I can honestly say East Hampton, from when I started 31 years ago to now, has always just been such a great place, and the staff, the administration, the board always is so flexible and really does a great job kind of dealing with all the changes that come along in school districts.
Okay, so can you share any moment or achievement from your career that you're particularly proud of?
I guess the one that most people ask me about has to do with the South Fork Behavioral Health Initiative, and what that is in a nutshell is several years back we had a few students that died by suicide, and it was certainly a very difficult time for the East Hampton community, for the school district. And at that time, Mr. Fine, who was principal at the time, myself, Mr. Peterson, Ms. Fermin, who are our social workers here, joined with Assemblyman Thiel, Jay Schneiderman, and Senator Laval and Southampton Hospital to really talk about what was happening with mental health on the East End. And we formed collectively the South Fork Behavioral Health Initiative, which allowed us to bring more funding into East Hampton for mental health for students. So that was something that I think I'm proud of, and I think made a lasting change, and I hope it continues to be the case.
That's awesome. So what has been the most challenging part of your time at East Hampton High School, and what lessons have you learned from those challenges?
Well, I think, every day can be challenging, but going back to COVID, not to always hash on that, but I feel like that was a major change for our school and for our students in particular. Since COVID, not just in East Hampton, but I think nationally, there's a lot of talk about students dealing with a lot of mental health issues, and in addition, attendance. That the way students, I think, look at school now, and them getting back into that routine of getting up in the morning and getting to school has changed. So I'd say attendance has definitely been a hurdle that we faced since that time, since the COVID time.
Okay, and how has your involvement with the Family Service League and mental health initiatives influenced your work at East Hampton High School?
So I think, I'm proud to say we have a great relationship with the staff from Family Service League. We're one of the few schools around that actually have a representative from the Family Service League within our school building. We have an office that also came out of the South Fork Behavioral Health Initiative, and we really looked at it in order for us to get support and mental health help for our students. It's not always easy for them, with their parents working, with people having busy schedules, to get over to their office. So what we were able to do was have a social worker here for after hours. So if a student's family was working, it's possible for them to have a meeting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with one of the social workers from Family Service League. So I'm sure our administration will continue to have that positive relationship with Family Service League.
Yeah, and is there any advice you would offer to new teachers who are just beginning here?
Yeah, you're in a great place. I mean, I've said it a few times now. I know a lot of people who work in other districts. East Hampton is a very special place with a supportive staff, supportive administration, supportive school board, great teachers. So when things get tough, understand that you're in a good spot, one. And I guess two is, don't be afraid to make a mistake. Don't get too high or don't get too low. Education is not an easy business for sure, but it's certainly very rewarding. So I think that would be it.
Yeah. And what do you think you'll miss most about East Hampton?
The staff, my friends here, I've said a number of times that this place, I live in West Hampton, my kids went to West Hampton, and I have great things to say about West Hampton as well, but, East Hampton is definitely, this district is a second home to me, and the staff here has always kind of been like a second family to me, so that's something I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss those relationships. I mean, working with Principal Smith, Miss Collins, they do a terrific job. I'm proud of having been part of their administrative team and saw all the great things that you all have accomplished, and I'm going to miss them a lot as well.
Thank you so much for being here. We're really going to miss you, and that's it.